Space Shuttle Atlantis is getting ready for a big reveal this summer. It'll be suspended 25 feet up from the ceiling of its permanent home at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Earlier today, Mike Alano's got a sneak peek from John Zarella, who's inside the museum. Let's look at this.
It's kind of odd what's behind you, because I see this wrap. I guess that shrink wrap. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Mike, I'm here in the hard hat because you're right. This is a museum that is under construction for the Space Shuttle Atlantis when it is ultimately opened in July, this facility to the public. But $100 million project to bring Atlantis in here, 90,000 square feet. The workers are all working around here. You can see it's almost 24/7 as they're really pushing it to make it for the grand opening in July. And you can see, you were saying, the shuttle is shrink wrap at 16,000 feet of shrink wrap surrounding it to protect it from dust and debris in here while all this construction work is going on around it. And it's tilted, as you can see, and the viewers can see, a 43.5-degree angle, because that is the angle that the shuttle would be if it were in space. And it's supported by giant supports underneath it, again, to elevate it off the ground here. And the visitors will be able to walk the walkway here, get up nice and close to the shuttle as they come through this facility. And Tim Macy is joining us. He's the project development manager here. And Tim, I know we were talking about the fact that they left that door off, that side of the building off, to get Atlantis in here. That had to be quite a feat.
Well, it was back in November when we rolled her over from her spot that she was getting worked on the OPF on the KSC side. Very tight fit. The door itself, or the wall itself, is about 85 feet wide. The wingspan, as you know, is a little over 82 feet. There was a couple of turns, a couple of machinations, and then we backed it out, put it right in, and she fit. So
never a question.
Never a question. Well, there might have been a couple of questions. I can tell you when it all settled down that night, about 8 o'clock the night that we moved it, it was very quiet in here, and all of a sudden somebody yelled out pretty loud, "I told you it would fit."
I think that somebody was you.
I do believe it was. It was, you know, it was touch and go there, only because you look at it and it doesn't look like it's going to fit. But, you know, we've worked that out.
Now, a lot of the viewers out there wondering, okay, can we get inside the shuttle? Can we touch the shuttle?
Well, you know, it's a national treasure and a priceless artifact. We won't be able to touch the shuttle itself, but you will be able to get up very, very close. And we've actually pulled out pieces of the interior of the shuttle itself, and they'll be on display around the base.
Tim, thanks so much for taking time to be with us here. You know, and again, once it's finished, there's not just going to be the shuttle here, but they're going to have exhibits. There's going to be a mock-up of the Hubble Space Telescope off in the distance over here, as well as all kinds of interactive things for people to do at all levels, whether you just want to do a few fun things or get more serious about space flight. There'll be lots of activities for everybody to do up here. So it's quite spectacular. Mike, I've seen the shuttle in a lot of different settings. I have never seen a space shuttle completely wrapped in shrink wrap. It's like watching those boats going down the highway when they're all shrink wrapped at the back of a trailer. Mike?
You're right. It is surreal to see that. But it should be exciting. Again, opening next July. John, thanks again. Appreciate it.
Yep.